Uh, Hello, guys. Good morning. This your phone is so dark. Mhm.
You can put that relax button there and it'll turn that off.
Hmm?
Here, I'll show you. How do you get it small?
I just want to fit.
Okay, so you go X.
Okay. Hello. Good morning.
Good
Good
morning, guys.
morning.
Can't see us because we're invisible. We're like God. Everybody says God, people were made in God's image. It's like, oh, how come we're not invisible? Well, we are. Here we are. We're invisible.
There. Cannot see your
Oops.
post there. Okay. So there's Mr. Day. Good morning. So it's 8:38 this morning, and it's Monday morning. And yes, it is. We're going to do the workout.
Today, that's how we keep our minds from being crazy.
Yeah.
Because if you don't exercise, if you don't eat healthy, if you don't have good relationships, your mind goes crazy.
Crazy like
Not crazy like a fox. I'm crazy like a fox because I keep my mind from going crazy. People say you're crazy. I'm like, yeah, crazy like a fox.
wait, I need to sneeze. I need to put down my phone. Oh, okay.
I think you got to find your brick. Yeah.
Yeah, but I said I want to sneeze and my sneeze just stopped.
Okay, so go find your brick and I'll talk. So good morning, peoples. What did you put on the chat thing this morning? Expat
Yeah.
saves Filipina.
No, morning
Oh,
routine.
morning routine. It's more like expat saves Filipina. You gotta think keywords, baby. If you want to get,
Yeah,
you
but
want.
we're doing the morning
I
routine.
know, but I'm just saying. Maybe we need some scripted videos. So that's our plan: is to make some more scripted videos. Hey guys, got a whole new twist on Buddhism. Of course, the main tenets of Buddhism involve the dukkha and the Eightfold Pathway. So what I found out is that um, people will agree or disagree with all life is suffering, and so really, what you want to think of when you think of dukkha is dissonance, the dissonant mind, and it's a mind that's in conflict. Jeremy Griffiths wrote a book called The End of the Human Condition, Freedom from the End of the Human Condition, back in the 1980s. He's a biologist, and he talked about how basically the triune brain is in conflict with itself. You get cognitive dissonance. And I believe that cognitive dissonance is the big problem in the world because we're when you understand what dissonance is, which is just the wheel that's off centered. It's the disharmonious life. It's thinking that is conflicted. It's always conflict between two or more things. Uh, dis- a conflict of opinions, disagreements, conflict of uh, cultures, conflict of religions, anything political ideologies, anything that creates conflict creates dissonance, things that are out of harmony. And the problem is narcissists are really good at creating dissonance in your mind because ultimately, when you lack, what the problem with dissonance is, you end up you're confused and you lack understanding. And if a manipulator can make your mind confused, which they're really good at doing, uh, because they'll come across, the really good ones, as very charismatic and lovable and likable. When you align yourself with these people, and then they start telling you that you're a bag of shit and you're worthless and that humans suck and you're going to die and everything, it creates dissonance in your mind, it creates suffering. And then they say, oh, your only way out is to follow me. This dissonance is really, uh, what it does is it creates societies that are dysfunctional. You get dissonant societies. And so, how do you get out of dissonance? Well, dissonance is only occurring within the organism. And so humans have a propensity for aligning and identifying with their ego. Um, your ego is the protector, and so you're going to end up in a survival mode situation where your mind is constantly on alert and ready for any conflict. And that's no way to go through life, because when your mind is dissonant, you cannot think clearly. So let's see. What's one piece of advice that you should let a 21-year-old man should know? Okay, so anybody, I let all people know this. The one piece of advice that everybody should know is that if you don't do your tasks, you're going to suffer. You're going to have a dissonant mind. Your tasks help you to maintain your physical health. They help you to maintain your mental health. They help you to maintain your and grow your intellectual health. They help you to. It helps you to uh, really create those good relationships that you need in order to be effective. Hi, Matthew. So yeah, if you the advice I would give anybody is you must learn how to control your mind, and the way you learn how to control your mind is you get the brain oscillations and the brain vibrations in harmony. And the way you do that is you meditate, you do your tasks, you meditate, you read, you write, you exercise. Uh, for me, I go for a walk every morning, clears my head. I wake up. I always wake up in kind of it's a theta wave state where I'm kind of like halfway between dream and awake. And so that's how I always, and before I go to sleep, I go to sleep so fast that I'm not even aware of that dreamlike state. But that dreamlike state where you're still conscious and aware, they that's a beautiful state to be in. The mind's at peace, and it only comes before you fall asleep and right after you wake up. But you can extend that waking up time and really enjoy it unless you have a pending task. Um, Fortunately for me, I'm retired, so I don't have any pending tasks. I just have to do my tasks. So after I pop out of my sleep delta wave state, by the way, all brain waves create oscillations and vibrations in your mind from the time you are born, even before you're born, to the time you no longer exist. You will be creating oscillations and brain waves, and these brain waves create vibrations, and those vibrations are when they're tied with a thought and or a belief, you create an emotion. And so these emotions, you can free yourself from those emotions by freeing yourself from thinking in the me, my, I mode. It's called the default mode network. It's called egoic thinking, and most people think egoically and they don't think rationally. Rational thinking requires the top brain, and you can't really think in the top brain if you're thinking emotionally. And the reason is because of your chemistry. If you create too much dissonance, you're going to create cortisol. Cortisol prevents the top brain from being turned on. Look up dissonance. Give yourself, type into chat AI, give me 10 definitions for dissonance. And then type into chat AI the physical, emotional, and psychological things that occur when you have a dissonant mind. And then type into Chat AI. The third and final question is, what happens when I have a dissonant mind? Can I do my tasks? Can I exercise? Can I learn? Can I grow? It turns out you can't. You cannot do your tasks. You can't even do your basic normal tasks. You have trouble doing you have trouble getting up and going to work. You tend to procrastinate. You tend to sleep in. Your mind becomes totally discombobulated. You get confused. So you can break free of this by doing your tasks, and your tasks will basically set you free. And Carl Jung, the father of psychoanalysis, said that, hey, if you don't do your tasks, you're going to have anxiety. That's the very least. And they say that 80% of the world has social anxiety. 80%. That's like 6.8 billion people are running around with chronic social anxiety. They won't go out of their homes. They have trouble meeting up with people. They're lonely. They're constantly worried about what other people think about them. Look up the side effects of cognitive dissonance. Uh, it's not good. You're going to probably be able to relate to a lot of it. And the way out of this dissonant mind, the way out of this understanding, is understanding enough about your brain to realize that if you don't eat healthy, you're going to end up with cognitive dissonance. If you don't do a little bit of intermittent fasting, you're going to end up with cognitive dissonance. If you don't exercise, you're going to have cognitive dissonance. If you don't do a little bit of reading every day, you're going to have cognitive dissonance. If you don't do a little bit of writing every day, you're going to have cognitive dissonance. I recommend journaling. I recommend journaling because it's easy to do, and you can flesh out those egoic thoughts you're having and learn to think more rationally. Rational thinking is planning, and people have trouble planning if they don't even journal. So do the easy stuff first. Start journaling, start reading books that you like to read just to get practiced in reading and enjoying reading. Uh, Try to learn something new every day. Hang out with people who are good people. Don't hang out with people who are going to cause your mind to become dissonant. If they're belittling you, using you, shaming you, if you've been disenfranchised and marginalized, if you're being judged, stop hanging out with those people. Free your mind up from that dissonance. You can learn how to operate this human body of yours, and you can live a pretty good life if you want to, but it's going to require some work. Happiness takes work. Enlightenment takes work. And yeah, enlightenment is basically being able to turn on that big top brain of yours and feel good all the time. Remember, you've got those vibrations that are occurring all the time, 24/7, all of your life. And when you learn to control those brain vibrations, you're going to feel really good. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to be more creative. You're going to be able to learn. You're going to be able to remember. You're going to be able to hang out with people. You're going to be able to recognize people who are triggering you. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over to Jen so
No,
she
it's
can.
okay. You can talk to them for a while.
Oh, okay. She's still doing her thing. So, what I do every morning is first thing I do is I walk for a half hour every morning, rain or shine, I don't care. It's part of life here on this planet. I get outside of my comfort zone and I do a little bit of walking for about a half hour, and then Jen and I do a little bit of study while Jen's getting ready, and then we come down here to the pool or whatever. And the last 8 months, I've been coming down to the pool, and I love it. So hopefully, I'll be able to do that for the rest of my life, at least 3 or 4 days a week. And by the way, if any of you out there happen to know a multi-millionaire or billionaire person who's a good person, I'm talking about good people, like Mark Cuban or like George Soros or Kamala Harris or Barack Obama. Good people. I'm not talking about these manipulative assholes like Donald Trump or Elon Musk or that idiot Joe Rogan. He's just stupid. Or Jordan Peterson. There's another fucking idiot. No, I want people like. Oops, is it starting? Oh, I don't know. I thought it was just starting to rain. So yeah, George Soros, Oprah Winfrey, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. I need to hook up with these multimillionaire people because I have a plan to create a platform so that everybody has the opportunity to do what I'm doing, which is walk every morning. Most people don't have the ability to exercise. Uh, most people don't have a coach. I've had coaches my whole life. I want people to have the same opportunity that I've had. So, what can you do? You can learn to control your mind, but you're going to need a coach, a mentor, somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing. And Jen and I know what we're doing. And I have a plan to create a platform that is going to become self sufficient. And we're going to make ourselves sufficient on practices of pharmacy, farming, and animal husbandry. So we're going to be raising chickens, pigs, cattle, goats. We're going to be buying land, and we're going to hire people at a decent wage. Here in the Philippines, it'll be 1,000 pesos a day. In the U.S., it's probably going to be like maybe $40 an hour. They're going to need a decent wage to have a decent life. So that's our plan, and we can do it with our farming practices because I've learned how to create soil. And that's going to probably be our main source of income is the soil that we create because I buy the materials for the soil for pennies and I sell the soil for dollars. So it's just, and there's an unlimited supply of soil that I can make. And not only that, the soils that we make put the carbon into the soil so that the soil structure stays around for hundreds, thousands of years. And this soil does not need fertilizers. It does not need pesticides. I saw some people out here spraying here in the Philippines this morning for bugs. It's like, okay, well, um, on our soils, you don't do that. Our soils are terra preta soil. If you're not familiar with terra preta soil, look it up. I just scienced the shit out of it and learned how to make this about 5 years ago. So Jen and I have been making terra preta soil, but we want to scale it up. We're worm farmers, so we want to get our basic worm compost as fertilizer all over the whole world. We want to turn deserts into grasslands. We want to rainwater harvest. We want to create renewable sources of electric power. We want to get away from this petroleum-based economy, and we can do it if we have enough help. And I'm going to need some money, and I'm going to need some of these billionaire and millionaire people to see our plan and give us the startup so that we can do this. And am I going to become rich? Well, I hope so, but my main deal is save the fucking planet. So I'll save the planet first, and then hopefully I'll get rich on top of that. And rich for me is hell. If I'm making $100,000 a year, uh, I have a good fucking life. And my goal with Jen is to get her making $100,000 a year so that she has a good life, and our children, and the communities. I want to see everybody on this planet do really good, and we can do it with our plan. So, but I need to meet with some of these people so that I can teach them how to first change the brain vibrations, their own brain vibrations, and heal them. Because a lot of these good people were in the same situation that I'm at. I mean, especially the people in the United States now. You got a lot of wonderful people who are really discombobulated because of this this Trump bullshit that's going on. And you've got this billionaire supporting him, and these guys are cozied up to these other oligarchs that have nefarious means. I think they believe that they can save the whole fucking world by uniting the world, but their idea of uniting the world is to control what everybody fucking does. It's actually more government. The Republicans say they want less government. They don't want less government. They want more government. They want to tell you what to fucking do. They want to say, hey, get up, go to work. And when you become useless, put you in a fucking old age home or fucking farm you out for as little money as they can. And hopefully you'll die and feed you their fucking pills. And they don't work. And it doesn't work. And it doesn't create for happy lives. My plan is completely different, but I need to hook up with these people. So if anybody knows some of these people, hey, sign us up. Let me introduce the plan. If nothing else, I can help our YouTube channel grow and I can do it on my own. So here's Jen. I'll let her take over now.
Okay, guys, thank you, Mr. Day. Good morning, everybody. Hello. So, I just prepare my yoga mat over there. I just clean some of dirty mess over there. So I just sweep the floor. Hello, guys. Good morning. So, hello to all the viewers and all the comment. Hello, Meatball. Hi. And Berom 1K. WSG chat. Okay. Tell this man to cut his nail. Let me see. Oh, he don't have a nail. Maybe to somebody. To okay. Hello, Grandpa from Eric Pimentel. And call me Vegito. What's one piece to about advice you think every 21-year-old should know?
To change your brain vibration.
Yeah. You must know and understand what is the brain vibration. And if you know it and you understand it, you will do it. So here's my thing here. My yoga mat is in there. It's in place. And my phone holder is still in there. I lost my bricks. I don't know where's my brick goes. Okay. Call me Vegito. It means you're just new. Okay. So today, I think, oh, not my pony. Nawala yung bricks ko dito eh. Meron ako dyan tinabing bricks, yung ano. Nawala yung bato ko. Okay. I think I need to put my phone here. On the ground. There. Much better. So today I'm going to do a yoga. Because later I have a Pilates yoga, so I need to practice some yoga movement and stretching. And to Matthew, hi, hello. Okay, to all the viewers, hello to all of you. Wow, there's a lots of big ant here. Ang lalaki ng langgam dito, te. Winalsan ko na ah. Okay. So I want you all guys to do the proper breathing. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Notice my belly. When I'm doing the proper breathing, take a deep breath, inhale. Notice my belly. Exhale, inhale up, exhale down. So when you do the proper breathing, diaphragm out and exhale is diaphragm in. Okay. Okay, let's do the stretching. Take a deep breath, inhale up. Exhale down. Take a deep breath, inhale. This simple, proper breathing makes your mind vibration much better. Inhale up. Exhale. Now let's put some legs. Hold your breath for a while. Exhale slowly. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale down. Okay. Now neck rotation. Just feel your neck side by side, up and down. Okay, let's do some rotation. Don't crawl in my chest. Something crawling in my chest. Feel your neck connecting to your body. Reverse back. Okay. Now hands up. Feel the joints in your hands in every part of your body, the joints. Okay? We need to move it before we do the yoga. Muscle, joints, and nerves. All parts of our body will be moved. Inhale, exhale. Other hand, shoulder. You know, every single part of our body is connected to our brain. And to your body when your body said, this is hurt, this is painful, I cannot, I am sick, you need to listen. Because your body understands the pain. So sometimes when you're eating so hard or junk food, when your body said, I'm enough, listen. Feel the stretch here in the side. Other up, go to the other side. Just feel the stretch. Inhale, exhale. Now bend your body. Take a deep breath. Hands under your toe. Okay, now hands in your back. Close split. Hold together. Then stretch it out. Just feel the stretch in your chest, in your shoulder. Now bring up your arm slowly. Okay. Hold your waistline. Just feel the joints to your legs, to your hips. Connecting to your body. Reverse back. Thank you to Vivian. Vivian Banji. Vivian Banji. Lagi ako talaga nagugulo doon. Vivian, okay. You know, they both have V. So it's kinda, I was kinda always confused. Vivian. Okay. Now let's go to your legs and back. Do some squats. Out. Okay, I'll show you in the. Okay, both foot in the edge of your mat. Squat. Out. Okay. Now ankle rotation. Reverse. Now legs straight. Okay. I'll do the side view. Legs straight. Now pointer foot. And up. Feel your muscle and cup muscle. The leg muscle moving. Extracting. And back. Point. And back. Point foot. And up. Point your foot. And up. That's good. Okay, other foot, ankle rotation. Reverse. Now point your foot. And up. Your foot point. And up. Point foot. Up. That's great. Okay, so let's do some yoga. Excuse me. My armpit is kind of itchy. Okay, inhale, exhale. Mountain pose. Stand like a mountain, stay still like a mountain. Do you know making yourself staying still like this is kind of hard for somebody? Because it's a boring. I cannot. You know, when I said straight, straight. Back to your shoulder, to your arm. Inhale, exhale. Take a deep breath. Go to triangle pose. You cannot reach out the toe. It's okay. Just reach what you can reach. Take a deep breath. Make a triangle pose straight. Put a little twist. Look up to the branches, to the leaves, waving at me. Inhale, exhale. Feel the stretch in your legs, in your neck. Okay, then up. Go to warrior pose. Warrior pose 1. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. 2. Inhale, exhale. Take a deep breath. Side, knee, elbow. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Hands together. Look forward. Hands up. Look up the sky. Feel your neck, back muscle. Inhale, exhale. Now up. Bring your hands here. And then look up. Inhale, exhale. Go back to the mountain pose. Take a deep breath. Go to the other side. Triangle pose slowly. Okay, get your position. Hands up. Look up the sky. Take a deep breath. Just feel the stretch. Okay. Now up. Warrior pose 1. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Warrior pose 2. Bring your front legs in the right angle position. Take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale. Sat. Inhale, exhale. Okay. Hands together. Front. Take a deep breath. Hands up. Look up the sky. Bring your hands in the back. Up to the ceiling. Okay. Put your foot both together like this. And let's down our body. Make a sumo squat. Inhale, exhale. Up. One more. Up. Now take a deep breath. This is the beauty of yoga. You don't need to rush every single moment and movement that you do. Just find your movement and feel it. Touch the ground. If you can still touch it, go further. Just only go to your limit. Take a deep breath up. Okay. So this movement, you can do this 3 sets, whatever you want. If you want more flexibility, more practice, do it like 2 or 3 sets of that kind of a movement. So that is a good stretching for this morning. Oh, I've been looking for my sushi and I cannot find, and I think my shoes is in the kubo. We will dance. So who want to go with me in dancing? Okay. This is actually I'm not really a talented dancer, but I can dance. And I'm not really good at it, but I try to be. So you can do this also. You can find your passion. And you know what is my passion? My passion is I love everybody. I just love everybody. So since I was a kid, as I remember, I really doing everything that everybody needs. It's like I'm trying everything, even I don't know the things. You know that I've been a plumber, a painter, not only a painter in the canvas, but also a painter in the house, a house painter. And my guardian's apartment, I've been painting it every time, no renter. So I've been also a sewer. Yeah, I sew clothes, curtain, blanket, every kind. My guardian, she just buy a fabric and I make it a clothes of her, clothes of her kids, and it's like So I did everything. I'm a good cook. I'm a good I did also a massager. I did a massage therapy and a caregiver. I try everything. So you put me anywhere, I can do it. I'm doing this, I don't know, because somebody need it. And always Mr. Day said, can you please reduce your being a people pleaser because you cannot please everybody. And you know what it is? You cannot please everybody. And in the way that when you trying to please everybody and then you got a little mistake, they got disappointed. And I will feel so very bad and hurt because I know that I try my best and I did my best, even this is not my thing. But that's why sometimes I got this kind of a sickness that if I feel not good or if I feel bad, I have especially if I'm crying, I get lock up everything, lock up, and then I just I uncontrollable feeling emotion. Just like not even my son or Mr. They can open my arm, my fist. Yeah, and all my body become hard, as in hard. That's like nobody can do anything about it. So that is my thing. And until now, even now, I'm still have that thing, but I am learning from it and I'm doing adjusting something not to please so much because sometimes I got overwhelmed. And when I got overwhelmed, I got angry with somebody and that's supposed not to be happen, but it is what it is. It's just happening emotionally coming. So when this kind of a feeling come to you, you must be aware.
Yeah. So I have a suggestion for how to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You delay gratification, you take
Yes.
responsibility. It's like when you think about delaying gratification, what it means intermittent fasting. And when you think about intermittent fasting, people say, "Oh, I can delay gratification because they see the marshmallow. Yeah. So you see that marshmallow experience, you go, oh, that'd be easy to do. Really? Really? Try delaying gratification.
Yeah. Um, everybody have their own responsibility in their own health, and that is your responsibility for yourself. That's why we call it self. You should love yourself first because you cannot give love or um, inspiring anybody in your family, in your community, in your friends, in your world if you didn't even make it to yourself. So before doing anything for anybody, do for yourself first. That's why we're doing this every day, this morning routine. This is our day. So after this morning routine, everything is icing on the cake. Me teaching with my monologues is just my icing on the cake. Me doing my just icing. I I don't need it if I don't want to, but I love doing it. So it's up to you and find your passion, what you love to do, what you love doing. You can find it, you can do it. I know you are, I know you can. Just find your passion and start sharpening yourself. Doing your tasks, being responsible. Delay gratification, intermittent fasting, that is the number one delay in gratification. That is a um one of our discipline, and we have four discipline in our life. Wait, I just kind of okay. No previous comment already. Thanks for all those comments who chat with me. Thank you all, guys. Okay, so I will get my shoes and I will do some dancing. Can you talk to them for a while I'm getting my shoes?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. I need to hold. Just stay here.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hello, viewers. So I'm in the pool, bouncing.
He's bouncing.
I'm bouncing like a tiger.
Like what?
A tiger.
Tiger?
Tiger.
The tiger is bouncing?
Yeah. Tigers are wonderful things. Bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. And the wonderful thing about tigers is I'm the only one. So this bouncing, what it does is it gets the circulation moving from your lower legs up. You build your calf muscles so that you can move that lymph and that blood more easily up into your upper body. And not only that, you're creating some good neural connections there. So creates a nice harmony in the brain. And what Jen and I do is we help people overcome that cognitive dissonance. Uh, Cognitive dissonance has physical properties, it has emotional properties, it has psychological properties. And when you can overcome that dissonant mind, your life starts to improve. Identification with your ego or identification with your thoughts is going to create a dissonant mind. And the way you get over that is you you live in the moment. So how do you live in the moment? Well, meditation will help you do it. It's kind of hard to do it unless you're doing a bottom-up meditation. Exercise is an easy way to do it. Eating a healthy diet is an easy way to eliminate cognitive dissonance. Intermittent fasting will help you get over cognitive dissonance because it brings you right into the moment. Reading, writing, actively listening to people. These are all ways to overcome dissonance, cognitive dissonance. When you overcome cognitive dissonance, only then can you get into the higher brain functions, the executive functioning mind, the rational thinking mind. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in the default mode network because you're going to be creating a lot of cortisol, and cortisol prevents you from thinking rationally, clearly, and finding peace of mind. So this kind of activity, in order to free your mind, takes time and practice. So I recommend starting off with something you like doing, like walking in the morning, uh, meditating, breathing exercises if you enjoy doing that, enjoy getting in pump. Of course, there's all kinds of other uh, bad coping mechanisms, like smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol. These will get you out of cognitive dissonance for a very brief period of time, but they actually create more cognitive dissonance in the long run because you're destroying your health. So the nice thing about freeing yourself from dissonance is you get the understanding that you need to address the problems in your own life. So if you're having high blood pressure, you can overcome it naturally by eating a healthy diet and exercising. If you've got a fatty liver, you can overcome it by eating a healthy diet and exercising. If you've got metabolic syndrome, you can overcome it by, I cured my diabetes essentially. I cured my metabolic syndrome. I cured my chronic cough. Takes time, but you got to have a starting point. And I would say the starting point is to realize that these dissonant minds create a vibration in your brain that does not feel good. And when you have a unpleasant vibration in your brain due to a dissonant mind, uh, you're going to suffer. Uh, that's basically what the Buddha Gautama discovered, is that suffering mind created by the dissonant mind. And of course, there's people out there who purposefully try to cause confusion so that you're not understanding the real world we live in. These are people like Elon Musk and Donald Trump, and basically authoritarians, any of the religious leaders. They're trying to create confusion in your mind, and they get away with it because you go, oh, well, they should be able to say whatever they want. But let me tell you, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words are going to really fuck you over if you take them personally. So be careful about who you align yourself with and what you identify with. Definitely don't identify with your ego. You're not your ego. You're not that little voice inside your head. You're not your thoughts. You're not your emotions. You can change those brain oscillations. You can change those brain vibrations. You can change your brain waves. Change your brain waves, and wow, you're going to have an amazing life. You'll actually be able to get up into the executive mind, the rational thinking mind, the critical thinking mind. You're going to be able to understand things better. You're going to be able to remember better. This is all. It's basically self-improvement. I don't really have any friends that aren't into self-improvement. If I have people in my life, I have a lot of people in my life, and if they're not doing something to improve their health, I don't want to be around them because they're not taking responsibility for their bodies. And if you befriend people who are not taking responsibilities for their bodies, you're inviting trouble into your life. And you're going to see there's a lot of stupid people out there that are going to give you all kinds of reasons why you shouldn't exercise and diet meditate, and read, and write, study, and learn,
Make it hot again.
and behave nicely. And these are the people you want to get out of your life because ultimately, if you love those people because they don't love themselves, their lives are going to start falling apart. Just like Donald Trump's life is. I mean, he's like held together with like what glue and duct tape. It's like I look at him and I go, "Wow, he looks like he's got a stick up his ass because he's always kind of leaning forward." You know, it's kind of like,
Oh, you drink na coffee.
okay,
It's hot.
I like it.
Make it more hotter, and I add another coffee.
Wow, I did some a good bouncing, and now I'm moving all that blood up to my heart, circulating through my body, and my calf muscles are sore.
Yeah, that
Wow,
is the thing that he's doing here.
just easy,
Yeah, make it easy.
easy squeezy, lemon peasy.
Yes. So find your passion, find your workout, what you love to do. You love swimming, go to the water. You love dancing, go on the floor. Make a music. Do it. Start
You
it
love
now.
yoga, do floor exercise.
Yeah, if you love yoga, just stretch your body out.
Stretch it out.
Stretch it out.
Hey, I want you to do a yoga pose today, about 15 seconds short.
What 15 seconds short? Ah.
Yeah.
Everybody dance now. Okay, let's change the music. 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 Hey. Sorry about that. Okay.
MC Remix.
This is the mix of
DJ King Water. Papansin mo ba kaya ang buhay ko kahit sa sulat lang ang iyong mga mata ang huli mo kaya ang pagsulya ko sa'yo kahit hindi naman ako ang iyong kaharap ko paraan malalaman mo rin ikaw ay nagtaba kung papain kita nalimutan ko ang itsura ko kapag usap na sana naman ang pagpintan at hindi ikaw ay nalinawan ayaw matihad ko ang aking paningin ang dami chinito
This is the mix of DJ
hindi na ako kung hindi nasisilaw pwede mo naman ako may pag-asa mo kayang tatanaw bakit ba ang buhay na kita na ng iyong mundo isang hindi na lang sa'kin may baon mo hanggang sa
Remix of DJ King.
ang paraan malalaman mo rin ikaw ay nagtawa kapag kita nalilimutan ko ang itsura ko kapag usap na ikaw sana naman ang pipintan at kung ikaw ang nagtawa dahil matihad mo ang aking paningin at ang dami sana naman ang pipintan at kung ikaw ang nagtawa dahil matihad mo ang aking paningin at ang dami sige tawa lang tawa babae kita nalilimutan ko ang itsura ko kapag kausap na ikaw sana naman ang pipintan at nung ikaw ang nagtawa dahil nabihag mo ang aking paningin at ang dami
Double B Sound System.
DJ King Water.
This is the mix of DJ King. Remix of
so that's it, guys. I already did my yoga stretching, and I also did my simple dance workout with you all, guys. So um find your passion, find your
How do you
things.
find your passion, baby?
Try something.
Okay, and get good at it.
Yeah, and get good at it.
If
You
you're
know,
not good at it, you're not gonna love it.
yeah, it's like I'm telling you, I'm trying everything, as in everything. Not just one thing, not just two, everything. I'm trying as long as I can. If my body said you cannot, no. Sometimes your mind and your body have their just only a capacity that they can fill up, and that's the only thing that you love doing it. You know, it's so easy to love doing something if you really do, because it's up to you how to look to make things love easy and work. Do you know when I worked first in Taiwan? That is my first work OF as an OFW, and I was supposed to be a caregiver. And then when I go there, I found out that I am a housemaid. And you know, not only a housemaid, I'm also an iron. I'm ironing the clothes, and because my employer have a laundry. So what should I do? I have to follow, or else they will terminate me. But you know, I can fight for my things, for my job, because my contract is a caregiver, and yet I didn't take care anyone. Yeah, in my contract, I need to take care an old woman, but the old woman didn't even live in that house. You know, and you know that is the power of authority that they call themselves. But you know, if I really want to fight, I can fight. That's why my employer in Taiwan, she's kind of afraid of me, half up, like she's afraid of me, and she make me afraid. And I said, you don't need to make me afraid, and you don't need to be afraid with me, because as long as you're a good person and you're doing good thing, I will give you a double back. So I said, yes, because she knows that she didn't follow the agreement about the contract. So I and she know that the Filipino people is very smart, that we can fight for it. But you know, I'm not that kind of a person hurt somebody or anyone just only to get my things. You know, I can adjust and I can do it. So I told myself, okay, you have no choice, but you have to be housemaid. So, and I am good at it. And, you know, working abroad is so different, especially in that, in, in Chinese, every country that I've been, there's such a different culture. Chinese is really a business person. They're really a businessman. So every single cents that you earn, you need to earn it in every minute that you work. So you have to work in every minute in your time work. It's like because you work in the house, you work all day, right? So it's like my employer, she have a time. You have to wake up by this time. You have to do this time. You have to wash this in just few times. You have to do this in that time. You have to do this in that time. You have to go up there in that time. It's like, oh my God, everything is very specific with them. It's like, okay, okay. So takes a while before I adapt, but you know, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's making easier if you love doing it. So I told myself, you take this and you accept it. So now teach yourself to love it, because if you didn't love it, you will suffer for the whole 2 years of your life here. So I adapt. I love the things that I'm doing, and there's an up and down. Sometimes there's some depression coming because that is the first time that I leave my children and my family, and it's so hard. It's so hard. It's like after these 2 years, no more. I told to my employer, and then when I finished my 2 years, she said, maybe you want another contract, and I said, no more. I need to be with my children. I need to go home. Then she said, no, you can go home and then come back. I said, no, yeah, please just extend. Give me 1 more year. And I said, I don't know, but I have to go home. I need my children. And then she said, okay. And do you know what? The next day, she just brought me a white envelope with my passport, with a plane ticket back and forth, and with a box of pills. It's like wow, she really planned this thing without me. And I said, okay, I want to refuse it, but she already bought it. It's like I am just like that. I don't want to harm anybody in the way that sometimes it's stupid, you know, but sometimes okay, I'll take advantage of it. Okay, I'll take it. And then he said, happy, happy. She's happy because I accept it. And me, I'm kind of happy because I'm going home for vacation, but I am not because I need to go back for another year. It's like, okay. And then I said, do I need to go to the agency or what? She said, no, no, no. Just go to the airport and back here. Go back to the airport and back here. I said, okay. And do you know what happened to me when I'm coming back? I was hold because I don't have money to pay for that agency in the Philippines, and I don't have enough money to live. So I got a double expense. Like my plane ticket has been hold. I've been hold in the airport. I go home without money that night, and all the cookies and the things that I was supposed to give for the kids going back there, I'd been sell in the store, buy one take one, just to get some money to go back in my province, in my place, because where will I sleep? On the road? That's why I said okay. So I got messed up that time, and it's like, okay, I'm have too much stress. And then the next day, I go back to the agency in Manila, and the agency paid my plane ticket for 8,000 pesos, and it's like, oh my god! And this been deducted to my salary. It is. So my gut saying before my employer offered me that said no, but because I have this kind of very soft heart that my employer said, please come back 1 more year. Give me 1 more year. It's like I should listen to my body and my gut, and I didn't. Now I got a regret. And I'm the one who's suffering, not them. I'm tired sipping with the straw. And you know what? Okay, I finished that 1 more year and I just gone. And my employer before I began, she said, can you give me a housemaid same as you? I said, you cannot find a woman, a housemaid, a person who like me. I am one of a billion people here. And she said, I know. That's why we love you. But even a little, just a little, even 5% like you. It's like, oh my God, they're really desperate with me. But I stick with my gut. I said, okay, I will never come back. And yes, I got a more problem because I thought I will be settled down, and yet my husband, my ex-husband, been taking advantage of my thing and my kindness, my goodness, my soft heart, and it's like he did the shabu, he did the gambling, And the things that I keep when I was in Taiwan, that wedding ring that I bought for him and for myself. Maybe someday, I said, maybe someday you will marry me in the church wearing a big gown. I was dreaming that before. Every woman dreaming to be married in the church and wearing a gown. Uh, uh, it's like, and then what happened with that wedding ring? It's been found in the pawn shop because he stole it. He stole it. He used the money not for me, not for my children, but for his thing, for his drugs and for his gambling. You know how hard it is to be with a guy like this. No,
It's
no,
called betrayal.
no dreams, no
That's
anything.
betrayal.
Yes, as like betrayal. I didn't even um really accept it, but it's not that hard to accept it, but he's doing this for his own self without thinking his poor kids. It's like he didn't even buy a kilogram of rice for that money. It's like, oh my God. I walk with him and I tell him it's been a month before I found out that he's the one who stole my ring. Like, okay, if you are not yet ready to be a father and a wife, a husband for me, you can go whatever you want in your life. Do go, enjoy your life, do your things. And when you are ready to be a father and the husband for me, come back. We will accept you both hands. But he didn't leave. He just go in her sister and get the money so he can get that ring that he found. When I got the ring, I go back in the pawn shop and I said, "Full charge. How much?" They said 8,600. Okay, give me the 8,600 and this ring is yours. It's like I don't care anymore this wedding ring. I don't want to be get married that time. Like I hate gold. Become angry with those kind of material that not really helping me. Like this thing, but that's not the thing. The thing is the person. The person is the one who have a mind. They are the one who have control with this thing. You know what? He don't stop. He's still doing that thing, that drugs, that gambling, and it's not easy to be with him. And when I got a chance again to leave him, but I have to leave also my kids. And when I did that, I go again abroad, and that is the second abroad that I go in Saudi Arabia. And it's horrible also what happened to me there. I've been carrying with my employer and the driver emergency inside the hospital because I got a panic. I got a attack, um, like a heart breakdown, like I locked down. Like nobody, they are all afraid. Every time I have having this attack, and it's like they don't know what to do. And what happened to me is it's like first time I go in Saudi Arabia, oh my goodness. The house is so big. The yard is so big. They are one of the they said when your employer their name have al in the first surname, it means they are rich. So they are one of the richest there in Saudi Arabia. And it's like, okay. And I am the only housemaid, and my employer have 8 or 9 children. but some of them are already married. I think at home that time is four, so the other is already married. So, but most of the time, they are always there in that house because my employer is the mama, the big mama. So she's the first wife, and she really um, every weekend they all get together. And it's like, oh my god, the mess, the thing. It's like all together mess, food, dishes, garbage, all together. It's like from second floor going down to the down floor to the kitchen. My goodness, it's like I'm crying. I'm crying, but those are just only work. But the why I'm crying because they don't have a heart that thinking one housemaid in one big house with this lots of mess. It's like okay. And you know what I put in my head? I can make this. I have a 2-year contract and I can make this. And then I said I have to do this. And then I did it. And all their children become love me, especially those grandchildren. Oh, before they spit in my face, it's like when she saw me, she said, Kelba. Kelba is like a dog. She called me Kelb. And I said, okay, I have that long patience in my heart. And then she spit on me. I told myself, I will get you one day. And
Who
it's
was
like
that?
the young granddaughter of my employer in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, she called me a dog and she spit on my face. The first
How old was
month.
she?
That time I think she's 5 or 4. Yeah. And then I said, I will get you one day. And when I get her, I just sing her with an nursery rhyme. I just making her feel important. And every time she come over there, she just ran out in the kitchen. She didn't stay with her mom. She stayed with me all that time that she's been there, that their family been there. It's like, okay, I got another job. I got to take care of this girl and do my things, cleaning things. It's like, okay, it's me. It's me who have a problem. It's me who's doing this. But I need them to be in love with me so they will see my value and they will see how important I am. And yet didn't it work in the way that some of her children, the elder son is really um throwing me like a dog. It's like I don't deserve this. And that time that he did that to me, I got the heart attack there that my heart really give up. Like it is what it is. That's their thing. And whatever it is, everybody have their own story in their life. And I go back home from Saudi Arabia, going to the Philippines. I thought I will go home in a box. I thought that will be my last breath that I give. But my employer, mama, she don't stop shouting on me, Jeanette, Jeanette, your baby, Jeanette, baby, baby. She just shouting me, baby, baby. It's like, oh my God, I'm tired. I'm done. I don't want anymore. But she don't stop calling baby, baby. She's shouting on me, baby, baby. It's like, and then I catch my breath, and then start working out again. And then they rush me in the hospital and alatun, injection to the butt and syringe. Have you seen a syringe frozen? The syringe frozen put in my nerve. It's like my arm really swells so hard. It's so painful, so cold. It's so frozen. Is that okay? Syringe is kind of frozen, so
What is
cold.
that?
The syringe, the dextrose. It's a frozen, and they put a syringe in my.
Really?
Yeah, that's
That'll
why I
kill you.
got swell this.
That will kill you.
And it's like I got swell here, all red. It's like when I see the dextrose is kind of frozen.
Yeah,
It's like oh, it's so painful. It's
that will
so
kill you.
really, but I'm still alive.
Yeah, but that kind of, if they would have got enough in you, it would have killed you.
So it's like what's going on here? This is so painful. And they said,
Ice water, it would have got to your heart. You would have
so I don't know. I'm still alive.
You're lucky.
And then maybe because I have a big heart, they said my employer in Taiwan. She said that I have a big heart because I have a big hand and I'm not that tall. It's like I'm 5'2" and my hand is bigger than. Actually, it's almost the same of Mr. Day. He's 5'9". It's like big hand. They said you have a big hand, you have a big heart. So it's like okay, but sometimes my heart really give up. So I got in the emergency and then go back home, and my employer, the baba, the the father of family, said, okay, come back to me and work with me, not to that old crazy woman. He said that. And then when I go back home, I called him and I said, Baba, I'm ready to go back. Then he said, oh, Jeanette, sorry. All my children say sorry, and Mama said sorry, and they all need you. And I said, what are you saying, Baba? Then he said, Jeanette, they talked to me, everybody, they said they need you. I said, okay, I don't need them. Goodbye. That's it. And no more communication with them, and I don't have a contact number with them. I didn't give any contact, so I said okay, goodbye. When I said goodbye, goodbye. So I applied for another job, and that is one horrible job also. You know, I have too much story for you guys, but I'm getting too long. And okay, it's already 1.5 minutes here, 1 hour and a half minutes. So half minutes, no, half hour. So it's time to say goodbye. Hello, goodbye, and have a good day. Thank you all, guys. Really, really appreciate your time and effort here. I love you all. Take care of your body. Do your tasks. Love yourself first. This is not selfish. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind.
You have to.
You have to. You don't have a choice. If you want to have a happy, healthy, good life,
Nobody's going to care for you.
yeah, but you. Okay, again, love yourself first. I love you all, but I'm always here just only to be your model, to guide you. Okay, guys, bye for now and namaste.